for someone to place a comment. But in the meantime, mm, we give thanks to the Most High, Creator, Creatress, the God, Goddess of this universe. Hmm. Why don't you just sit with that for just a moment and just look around and go, well, I know for sure I didn't create this universe. So maybe some gratitude for allowing me to live here. We give thanks to the ancient ones, the ones who left thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of years ago, but whose shoulders we still stand on because of their wisdom. Mm. And then we give thanks to our ancestors, the ones that we still remember, that we talk about, that we look like still, that we see in our picture albums or on our phones, the ones that we've had conversations with, or the ones that our parents still talked about. Mm. Welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. It's another Thursday. All right. Let's see. Are we live on YouTube? I have no idea. Let's go check. Put something in the comments for me so I know that we're live. I'll check Facebook really quick. Let's take a look right here. And yes, we're live on Facebook, so we're good to go. And yep, and we are live on YouTube. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Sissy Kimi. And I have to play over myself first. Um, but I was gonna tell you all something. So, I've been upgrading my studio for this has been going on for several years now. And we've been working on this sound, remember? And I finally purchased, with the help of those of you that support the channel, just want you to know, channel members, Patreon members, okay? Your monthly gifts are placed together, when I made this purchase and did this upgrade. So thank you so much for your support. So I ordered this microphone and all the attachments that came with it. I forgot when was it now? It was the beginning of June. And don't you know that it arrived to the island that I live on Juneteenth, and then my package disappeared. I mean, nowhere to be found. And I'm talking, I mean, the stuff that was in there, you know, was a brand new microphone, attachments to it, all that stuff. I mean, it was a high priced item, nowhere to be found. And so finally, I got with Amazon, and just 2 days ago, I got it. I got it. I requested not a refund, but a replacement. And my microphone actually got delivered to my post office box because I just checked it. And so the next time, I hope maybe by tomorrow, I'm not sure, but at least by next week, I'm gonna try. We're gonna have better sound, okay, a better setup. So we're upgrading again. So I'm very happy about that because that's been one of my things for the last 20 years. Always been working on my sound, and as technology advanced, I've had to advance also. And so you'll definitely hear a big difference in the sound quality, which I am very happy about because now I can get on my guitar and start singing, right? Um, we'll do that on another day, like I said, right? That's going to be our new moon and our full moon praise gatherings. I don't know what to call it, but anyway. But that's for members, okay? So make sure you become a member of this channel. It's just like $8 a month, okay? And that way you get in when we are gathering on the Go Brunch platform. You know, on Thursdays we have poetry, which is sensual poetry, very raw, very matter of fact, but it opens up people to be willing to share. So Nava has been sharing a lot of her poetry, and it's erotic poetry. I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? But because of her willingness to share that piece of her life, that from her books, it opens up the dialogue afterwards for people to be willing to share from their owies, okay, from their wounds. That's why I'm doing it now. It's only for members because the door is going to be locked. Cameras have to be on. I don't want any spammers in there because people need to know that they are safe. Okay, if you need to share something about your childhood or whatever, there's no recording. Absolutely not. The recording button stays off. So I'm very strict about when we meet there. um and it's called the lounge, by the way. That's the lounge, right? And from the lounge, I'm going to be doing some teaching also. All right. Remember, I've been married for 33 years. So there's stuff I have to say. There's stuff that I'm able to teach also. All right. So then eventually, we will have another place. Like I said, I'll be live on my guitar, and that'll be members only. So consider becoming a member either here or on Patreon. Okay, because like I said, we've got this now, but there's a whole bunch of other stuff now happening for our community. All right. So anyway, so did you wait, is Zion still in the house, or did he leave? Wait, Zion, where did you go? Oh, he's not here anymore. Well, either way, he's probably still on YouTube. Something really, I'm gonna play over myself first, and I'm gonna start. But something really sweet happened a couple of days ago. Zion sent me a little video clip of something he captured in London, where I guess he lives in London. You guys live in London, Elkin? You in London? So either way, it was a clip from a stream in London, right? And I just wanted to make sure that he was the one that captured it, because I have to think about copyright stuff and using other people's stuff. But they said he captured it, so that we were good. All right, thanks. Yeah, so they're in London, and so I took that clip, and because I love creating videos, um, I put something together, and so I prayed, and I felt like I needed to capture something that was really male energy, male energy. And so my creativity just went to work. So if you haven't seen it, go check it out. So what I did, because he doesn't even know what I did actually, I listened to the sound of the stream, and I was sitting behind my piano, and I connected with the sound of the stream, and it birthed this melody that I played on the piano. So the music you hear in the back of that video, that's me actually playing, connecting to the stream that Xeon sent. But not only that, I also connected to him. Okay. So together we collaborated and brought this forward, you know. So I just wanted to love on Xeon and let him know that That was not a small thing to, because see, this is how I saw it. Okay, he captured that video, and I'm talking to you, Zion. You captured that video, but you were thinking about me. You were thinking about me. I consider that a prayer. Okay, because it was like, hey, I wonder if Mrs. B can use that. Maybe, so there was love in your heart. See, I don't take stuff for granted. There was love in your heart. And then you took the time to send it to me, right? We're already connecting. We're already in a prayer. We're already in a dialogue of love. Those things are not small. Those things are huge when I feel like, wow, he was actually thinking about me, right? And so then I thought about you, and then this beautiful, very male energy video came forward that it has like over 1,000 views now, because I felt like it was time to do something that was not so feminine, because I do a lot of feminine energy stuff, but it was time to love on the kings. All right, so there you go. So keep them coming. Zion, if you have more clips, I'll create. And that goes for any of you. If wherever you live, if there's a video clip that you want to send me, it has to be yours. Though. It has to be done with your phone. Okay. And you know, if I'm allowed, I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm allowed, because I'm gonna put it in front of ancestors first. If I'm allowed, then something will be created. All right. All right. So I don't see any names yet. Sissy Kimmy said, but I'm gonna play over myself first. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. It's another Thursday. Okay. Tomorrow, Friday, we'll have Ancient Sound Healing. And of course, after that, we will have the lounge. Okay. Like I said, in order to be part of the lounge, you got to be a member, baby. All right. I'm going to play over myself, and then Miss Carmen and JoJo and whoever else. If you need a song, just type yes in the chat. Oh, all right. Well, just send the pictures to info@beverlybmusic.com, JoJo. Info@beverlybmusic.com. Just send them to me, and I'll create something. All right. All right, Beverly B. Here comes your song. All right. I just wanted to thank all of you that stood by me last Friday, that thought about me last Friday, prayed for me, that sent positive energy towards me. Thank you so much. I got through it. Even though it's not done, but I believe my victory will be soon. So thank you so much. All right. Hey, Porsche dude, I see you. Hey, Shani, I see you. Stacy and Aoife. Eve, is it? Oh, I can't see. Aoife Bemi, I think it is. Hope I'm saying that correctly. All right. All right, Carmen. Here comes your song. Hold on. I got reminded again. This is the second time I got reminded. Those of you on Clubhouse, if you're not on YouTube, I know you're not going to be able to see this, but I was told today. All right. And as I began to play over myself, I got reminded again. And right as I am getting ready to play over Carmen, I got reminded again. We need bubbles. Why do I do these things? Because it's fun. Oh, there's nothing here. Wait. I could get a bubble machine, but that kind of takes away from the whole personal thing, right? We already have so many machines that are doing stuff for us, right? I'm loving on you. I'm blowing you bubbles. Oh my gosh, that I don't know what that was. Let's try that again. Somebody find some bubbles. Find a double a find some bubbles like a gif, whatever you call it. Find some bubbles. Put some bubbles in the find a bubble emoji. Put some bubbles there. We leave him here because we're probably not done. All right, Carmen. Now I can play over you. There you go. Can we find bubbles? There you go. Put some bubbles over there. There we go. All right, here we go. Let me see if I can even put words to what this is. So there's something going on. There's an underlying tone that I'm playing with my left hand. Then my right hand was playing this melody. There's like something going on in your life. It's like this right here. Right here. It's kind of somber. There's something going on. And then my right hand was playing this up melody, you know? Let me continue to play and see this. There are two different conversations going on. One of them is you, and you need to stand your ground because this right here, it's like it's trying to discourage you. There's like a melody, it's a conversation, it's someone, it's a situation, someone saying stuff to you or several people, but you need to stand your ground and keep talking your melody. Mm. Ancestors are saying is you with your sound will muffle this right here as you continue to stand your ground. That noise, will become softer and softer and softer. But you have to vocalize yourself, Carmen. Throat chakra.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have to speak up more than what I already speak up. Okay. They
Yes.
surely want me to do this. Ancestral sure. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Like you do it
I
afraid. You do it afraid.
pardon me, I'm sorry.
So you even if you're afraid, then you do it afraid.
I'm trying to figure this out because quite vocal. That's what I'm saying. They surely want me to be vocal because I'm quite vocal.
Yeah, see?
But I will definitely squash whatever it is. I have no problems doing that. That's why I'm like, they surely want me to be vocal. That's not normally recommended for me, but I will definitely follow through. Um, that undertone, that's it's probably all I can say, Beverly. It has to be work related.
Yes,
And
it's
they,
yes, it's work related. Yes.
okay. Oh, that part. Oh, okay, that's the easy part. Oh, so they want me to stop down further harder. Not a
Yeah.
problem. Got the message.
Yeah.
I will most definitely do that. It is work related
It's
because
yeah.
I've had to look at other days and be like, you know what? I'm just gonna head down this way because there's too much stuff going at the job,
Hmm.
and there's always this pointing of fingers,
Yep.
and they always like to point their fingers at people who I don't have anything to do with anything, but they want me to be more vocal. Okay,
Yep. There you go. Because
yeah,
you it's your throat chakra, and you have to speak up because it's like this thing, and if you don't, it's just going to get louder and louder, but you need to speak up your melody
yes.
so that you turn their volume down.
Yes, and I know exactly what it is because I spoke about it out loud in the house. And this morning I spoke about it. And I said, you know what? The next time I hear this, I am going to pull this up. I'm going to nip it in the bud, and we're going to go ahead and take action on this. So I know exactly because I have been speaking about something that has been going on, and it's really bothering me because I'm not involved in anything. But it's like they like to. I work in like in a child center. I don't know if this is kindergarten. I haven't been able to figure out
Mm-hmm.
where I work at. I know where I work at, but how they act in my job, you would think it's like I don't know, kindergarten kids. I have no idea. I will nip that in the bud because I know exactly what it
Yeah, you
is.
got to be the grown up.
Yeah. Thank you, Bev.
You're welcome.
Blessings.
Blessings to you too. All right, if you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. Yeah. If you need a song, just type yes in the chat. All right. Mm. All right. All right, Jojo. Here comes your song. All right. Did Jojo just go? Are you still in here, Jojo? I don't see. All right. Well, I'll just say it just in case Jojo goes to the replay. So, Jojo, there was really nothing that came up, but what did come up was to send me your cloud pictures, to send me some horse pictures, because as you send those to me, I am going to connect on a frequency, on a vibrational level with those pictures that you captured. And then together we collaborate. And then you get the pictures in the form of sound. Okay. Because we're all energy. So that's what I need to do. Info@beverlybmusic.com. All right. There we go. If Jojo comes back, I'll repeat what I said for her. Hey, Nava. I see you, Stacy. I don't know if I said hi to you yet, but Quinn, I see you down there. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, um, and get our community to grow. You know, we're growing in bonding. Which I love. The numbers will come, but we're bonding together as a virtual family around the world, right? I was actually talking to Dr. Mumby about that, and she was telling me, hey, just focus on bonding with your community, you know. So very grateful for um, her wisdom and her channel. That's why a lot of you are actually in here because you heard her talk about ancient sound healing on the Dr. Mumby Spiritual Show. So shout out to Dr. Mumby, you know. So yeah. All right. All right. Sha'ani, here comes your song. Ancestors want you to work with the color orange, Shani. So what they're saying is incorporate that color orange into your daily life. That's exactly what they just said. You can sit with that and apply whatever that means for you, Shani.
I immediately think of my sacral chakra, and I do a lot of energy work in that part of my body.
Awesome. All right. Let me see what else there is. So what I just played, Shani, you can clip that either on YouTube or on Clubhouse, and you can use that for your meditation when you do that, okay?
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Peace and blessings to you.
Peace and blessings.
All right. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. Glad that you're here. Let's see. All right. All right. Deantra. I think she's on YouTube. All right. I just love having the words on the screen because it's easy for me to read. And life is going to get so much more simpler after I get my microphone. All right, Deandra, here comes your son. I'm laughing already, trying to trying to get this out. But I'm seeing yellow, but not just yellow. I'm seeing that Pac-Man thing. Okay, remember that video game, Pac-Man. Let me continue to play because it's not about Pac-Man, but it's something in your life. Ooh, okay, hold on. All right, so you've got homework to do. I don't even know if you're in here, or you're on YouTube, regardless, or you listen to the replay, the Yantra. But mm, go do your research about Pac-Man and what that game is all about, because that game is actually happening in your life, in real life. Okay, but you're gonna have to sit with it because they're not telling me everything because they want you to do the work. You know how that Pac-Man, that thing goes up and it just eats away to win, right? That game is happening in your life, in real, for real. So you're gonna have to figure out who is the Pac-Man in your life that's eating away stuff, or are you the one doing it? So you're gonna have to sit with all of that, meditate, pray. Mm. And they want you to even go further and look at the purpose of that game, because the purpose of that game is going to give you the answer for your own life. I'm telling you, they will use anything to get our attention. I don't know when that game came out. I think it's still around. All right. The 80s. Oh, it was the 80s. That's a
Yes,
look.
it was.
Wow.
Pac-Man came out
Wow.
around 89, 87, 86,
Mm.
86, 89. Yes, it did.
Wow. Thank you, Carmen.
I was a fanatic, Tommy, I can
W-
tell you.
Really, really. Oh, that's so funny. You know, funny thing. I have to tell you all this. This just reminded me of something. I was talking to. Oh, the 80s poor student says, yeah. I was talking to a hubby, right? And this was way back to not the 80s. This was the 90s. And I was obsessed with the internet when the internet came out. I was just obsessed with it. But this is why I can do what I do today, right? But I remember there was this thing called Real Player. Back in the day, it was called Real Player. And I was just obsessed with how it all worked. The intricate part of how is this possible. And I started printing up, you know, papers on how to do this and how to do that. This was in the 90s where I was figuring out stuff about videos. I was just like totally intrigued by it. Um, but that was Real Player back in the day. And we were just talking back in the day. It was no problem, when it came to music and stuff like that. You could use anybody's music. It was no big deal. You didn't even think about it. Everything was free, you know, just, it was just crazy. When the internet just came out, I mean, I literally spent about 8 hours on the computer. I was building websites from scratch. I mean,
Oh, I remember those
Right?
my God. I was trying to discover how the hell do you use this shit?
Yeah.
Pardon me. But that was really what it was. 'Cause I didn't come up with it in my school. And then
Yeah.
when it came out, I was like, okay, so. And I said, okay, we have two choices, Carmen. You either get yourself into a technical college and pick up on this because you're going to be as obsolete as a textbook,
Yes.
or you're gonna be able to successful when you pick up on this. So I got myself every Saturday morning. I was up by 6. I was eating class by 8 o'clock in the morning until I learned every aspect of a computer, every Microsoft program, everything. And I was like, I'm ready to roll. Let's go rumble.
So yeah, see, this is exactly Carmen because yeah, portion says coding. I basically started learning HTML. I mean, I would build a website and then I would make like a mistake in the coding and then I would crash my website, right? Because I was so fascinated by, oh my goodness, if I take this code out, I can change the color of my background. I mean, I was just obsessed with it, and I would create all these crazy things. I mean, at one point, I actually created. I took a picture of my congas, and my congas had like this gold trim, and I took the gold trim of my congas, right, and then I went and I made a video of my, back in the day, video of my water fountain, the water dribbling, and then I actually created this cup and had the water dribble down. I mean, now we can just do this, but back then, you know, I mean, I crashed so many websites. I mean, my hubby would say, "Walk away, just walk away," just stressing myself out. But I learned so much. I mean, just I didn't go to school. I mean, I just learned it from just. I mean, back then we didn't. We were just talking about it. I said I was using Netscape back then. It was a browser
Oh my
and
God,
forums.
come on, Ellie. Oh my God, you and that Netscape, yes, they would sell them on Walmart, whatever, for $5 uploaded.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
yeah,
yes. I was
Netscape.
even, when I went to college, took Pascal, Turbo Pascal. I took Basic. I took Fortran, Cobol 1, Cobol 2, and
Wow,
we were just working directly on the C drive. There was
wow,
no Windows, just directly in the C drive. In a top matrix printer. Oh my God, and when you said the Netscape, and all you would have was this green screen and these white letters, and then everyone went out in the places in the schools and they bought this thing to protect it for your eyes because your eyes would get tired. But all you were working on was just directly on the C drive. And then
wow,
whatever program you created, you will get the output from it. Even Excel was in there at that time, but
wow.
it was such in the rough stages. And it got to one point I was like, my brain is tired.
You ready?
I was like, my brain is tired. And mom would look at me, she'd be like, what are you doing? And I would go into my friend's house and she had every cable. And her father was like, "There's all this cable thing that you have and all this installation." She goes, "The Con Edison bill, which is the light bulb in New York, belongs to you." And she's like, I can't believe I gotta go get a part-time job. I was like, have you seen what your room looks like? And, but yeah, oh my God, the Netscape, Beverly.
Yeah.
Oh, you put that back, yeah.
Yeah, and poor student is saying that's how his mom got started. And remember MySpace? Yeah, MySpace. I was on MySpace, but MySpace just kind of I think he sold the place for like millions of dollars, but it didn't keep up with what was going on. So there's always a new kid on the block. I'm telling you, you know. But this is so funny. That's why you think you know a lot of us have been around, when it comes to this techie stuff, because it was our generation. It started with our generation. Now these kids are just on their phones. They have no idea there's a generation before them that we were trying to figure out what the heck is this.
This is before, Microsoft.
Yeah.
It was no Microsoft. It was really, working it on that C drive, which wasn't easy. And
Wow.
then when it came out, I remember that computers were so expensive.
Yep.
And I was like, not getting one of those. I think it's too expensive. And I said, then when it finally became normal for the public, I remember going out there and I said, well, I can't buy something I don't know anything about. I
Right.
said, so back to the books we go.
But then,
You know, because it had the DVD art, the
oh
ride,
right.
and how many, what was the memory? And I said, okay. I said, back to figure it out. So I would go into the store. I know they had it in your place. They had CompUSA, and they would have a place where they had all these books. And it was like even books for dummies, or just regular books that they were easy to understand, and they would be selling for like $9. And I was like, this is one pickup, and I did a self-taught program.
Wow.
And I merged that with what I picked up at the technical college, and I wrapped it all up. And then I said, okay, we gotta kind of like fine tune our typing that I had taken in high school. And I remember getting out, and I went back to CompUS and said, you're going to be my kind of like my teacher because you got all the textbooks. And all those textbooks I took them, I learned them, I got myself up to speed. And I remember I passed one of the textbooks to someone because it was even knowing how to even work through Microsoft. We didn't
Wow.
know. And it was itself to every day I got home from work, and every day I sat there for 2 or 3 hours, and we have
Wow.
to learn how to do this and this. Then I went ahead and I bought my computer. I bought my first computer, and then it was the AOL that died of the
Oh
lazy.
yeah.
Oh my God.
AOL. That's right.
Nerve wreck.
That's right. There was
And then you
AOL.
had to pay $60 just to have AOL.
Yeah,
And
that
then
was
Yahoo came
crazy.
out, and it was like, there's something called Yahoo. It's free. And it was
Yeah,
like, I'm tired of
that's
the money
right.
being wasted. Well,
Yep.
oh my God,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. And you remember that we had, okay, so there was Yahoo Messenger back in the day. That was it. It was Yahoo Messenger.
Yes, and you could have phone calls, and you had your
Yep.
own phone number. And oh my God, and the cheating began. Even worse. When the cheating got in, oh my God, that was incredible.
Yeah.
Yes, we have been through a lot.
We've been through, I mean, I'm telling you. I mean, and the way I actually ended up adopting my daughter from Africa was I befriended someone and we spoke for several years every night at 9 o'clock on Yahoo Messenger. And I got to know him really well and stuff like that. But it was because of Yahoo Messenger being able to communicate in real time. You know that I ended up befriending him and getting to know all about what he was doing over there. And eventually, long story short, you know, my daughter came in 2007 and she's 27 now. So, but it all happened because of the internet being able to connect in real time with people all around the world. I ended up, oh, this is another funny story, and then we'll continue on. So, what
And
I,
you remember Skype, Beverly?
yeah,
Skype. You
you,
would have to be like, oh, I can see a person. Okay.
yeah, but you know what? You know what I do? Carmen, I still use Skype when I am traveling. I use Skype as a backup for my phone calls. When I don't have an internet, I when I don't have internet on my phone, I use Skype. So whenever I have an internet connection, it's my backup number. I use it as a backup. If my phone doesn't work. So no, Skype is still on my phone. Still on
I
my
think
phone.
my account is around there somewhere, but we've
Yeah.
come a long way.
Yeah, we've come a long way, I tell you, but it's just fun when you think about all of that. Like, wow, technology. I mean, it's amazing, but it started somewhere, and I'm just grateful because a lot. I mean, I was going to tell this story. This is funny. Then we'll continue on. I used to, I befriended this young lady in Russia, and back in the day, this is 20 something years ago. I had a pager. I was actually teaching music. I lived on another island. I was teaching music, and it was so funny because she would page me from Russia and ask me, "Can you please check my homework?" Because she was in college, right? And she was taking English, and so she would page me, and then I would, she would email me her homework for me to check it. And I mean, it's just funny because now she's like a grown woman. She married someone. She's got kids, but but it was funny. I was like, you're kind of tutoring her, you know, all connected through Yahoo Messenger. I mean, it was a beautiful time. But now, though, as we have built up on that, um, we're still doing the same thing. It just has upgraded, right? It has upgraded. Even what we're doing here in ancient sound healing, it's an upgraded version of what I've been doing for so many years. And Carmen, same thing with you. We've all just upgraded, right? But look, we're still on a quote unquote Yahoo Messenger now, right? We're still building community, right? We're still loving on each other, which I think is pretty cool, you know. So, of course, the younger people don't know what the heck we're talking about, but go do your research. You guys think you were born with a phone, with a cell phone in your hand. I know my son said something yesterday. Oh, yeah, this is so funny. My 22-year-old son said yesterday, he says, I was on my phone and his dad was on his phone and he was sitting in the middle of us. He goes, I'm the youngest one here. I'm the only one not on my phone. And I just decided not to say anything. Just thought I'm going to leave that one alone. So, anyway, I love this dialogue. It's good. All right, let's see. We've got um Elkin. I know, poor dude. It seems like yesterday, right? It's true. All right. All right, Elkin. Here comes your son. Money and finances, Elkin, they're not leaving you alone. Same message. This is what they're saying to you, Elkin. You were meant to hear Miss Carmen talk about all the things that she went through to study this brand new thing that was just, just grabbing her attention. You need to learn from her. That's what it took for her to learn. Ooh, mm, I'm gonna say it. Ancestor said, "Stop being lazy. Get your work done. Do your research. Don't wait for people to do stuff for you. There's free stuff out there for you to learn. You don't have to necessarily pay someone to go to school. There's something called now in this day, it's called Google University. It's called the University of YouTube. There is no excuse. Oh, I don't have the money to go to school. You don't really need money to go to school. The internet is your library. They are reminding me of one of the instructors when our kids took taekwondo, and one of the instructors, his motto was faith, focus, finish. Elkin, write it down where you can see it. Faith, focus, and finish, young man. Because I'm going to tell you something. They're not going to leave you alone. I'm just telling you right now until you move forward with that, what they're telling you to do. All right. The more time you think about it, right? You pray about it, you sit with it, it will come. If you're saying, well, I don't really know what they're talking about, it's because you're not spending enough time pondering. Stop scrolling. Stop looking at other people's stuff. It's not putting any money in your pocket. It's putting money into their pocket. You truthfully are standing on our shoulders. You know, when the internet came out, now there's all this information out there. Get it done, Elkin. Come on. Get it done. Study, do your work, do what you need to do, whatever it is, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, but get it done. They're not leaving you alone. You are supposed to do something with finances. All right. And as you learn, eventually you're going to teach what you've learned. Right here. This is your support. Right here. Look at my hat. See, they told me, look, ancestors usually let me know what to wear, you know. I'm like, what do I put on? So they said, just put your hat. I haven't had this hat on for a long time. It's been a while. Look what it says though. Just saying. I mean, I have no idea what you do for a living. It doesn't really matter. I don't. The less I know about people, the better. You know. But I'm telling you, get it done, young man. Stop putting it off. They were telling me for you to put a glass of water next to your bed, okay? Just kind of to tame some stuff while you're sleeping, all right? Just a glass of water next to your bed. You can speak into the water also. Speak life into it. Speak to yourself into it and put it by your bed. Water is alive, it hears you. And then afterwards, if you want to refresh your water, find something alive to give it to. If you have a plant or there's a tree nearby, just give it to that living entity. All right. All right. Elkin, I believe in you. All right. What time is it? How long have I been on this thing? Wow. It's already been an hour? For real? Cool is that? Oh, did I miss something here? Oh, okay. Thank you. Thanks. I just love that. Thank you. Thank you. Sissy Kimmy, I tell you. All right. Oh, let's see. I see some. Hey there, Noah, Sonia. Glad you're here. Awesome. All right. Zion. Here comes your song. There is this spirit animal coming forward. Hold on, I'm trying to get the. I'm seeing it. I'm trying to. Mm. What? I forgot the name. I'm seeing it. I can't. They're not giving me the name, so someone needs to look it up. What is the name of the biggest lizard? Anybody? What's the name of those big lizards? I mean, they're like. Is it dragon lizard or something? Yes. All right, there we go. Someone please look up the spiritual meaning of kimono dragon, because that's what's coming forward for Xeon. All right. All right. Yes. So Xeon, this is going to be. I have no idea what it's going to say about the kimono dragon, but that message is ancestors, your ancestors on the inside that are talking to you through that spirit animal. All right. Mm. And then that conversation, we will continue that conversation when you book your fix yourself session with me, because there's so much I have to tell you, but that conversation is not for YouTube. So I'm just waiting for you whenever you're ready to book that session with me. But in the meantime, they're still giving you bits and pieces of things. And I guess it's a preparation for when we do our one-on-one. But yeah, Kimono Dragon. There you go. All right. Peace and blessings to you, Zion. Very proud of you also. Elkin, what did you miss? Did you miss your song? Is that what I played over you? You missed what I said? Yeah, I re-listened because it was pretty stern. maybe you were meant maybe you were meant not to be, maybe, yeah, maybe it was meant for you to be by yourself and go listen to the replay because they were talking to you. Mm, isn't that funny? I was thinking I was talking to you. I was wondering why you weren't answering me, but I thought maybe he just got quiet because you got your ear pulled today. So Yeah, you have to wait. You have to wait for the replay. So right after we're done. But in a nutshell, Elkin, they just told you that you need to go ahead and you know what? I'm not going to tell you. Just go. You just go listen to the replay. No, just go listen to the replay. I'm not going to say it. All right. Uh, oh, you're so welcome. Let's see. Stacy, are you on? Oh, there you are. All right. I see you. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. We've been at it for like a long time now, 5 years. And or is it iguana? Yeah, Komodo dragons are. Yes, it's the iguana. It's the big one. Do they live in Australia or something? Is it Australia? Kimono dragon. Either way, it's the big lizard, the biggest one that's still alive. That's ancient. They've been around for like whatever gazillion years. That's the one. Are they the same one? Hold on. I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna go look it up really quick because when I see it, okay, hold on. When I see it, then I will know because I know what I saw. So hold on. Let me see. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. The Komodo dragon. That's the one. That big thing. That's the one. The largest living lizard. That's the one. That's the one. Okay. That's what I saw. And that's what we need. The spiritual meaning of the Komodo dragons. If somebody look that up and put it in the chat. Hey, Ola Dumi, I see you. So it's a Komodo dragon. The spiritual meaning of the Komodo dragon. Yeah, yeah. All right. Oh, hold on. I just covered my chat. So, all right. Here we go. Shani. Thank you, Shani. Symbolizes courage, protection, and the ability to overcome obstacles. So there you go. All right. Thank you for looking that up. All right, Stacy, here comes your song. Stacy, did you used to play with Play-Doh when you were a kid? If you're speaking, your microphone is muted.
Sorry.
No-
Probably I can't really remember that. Like it doesn't come up in my memory strongly, but I'm sure I did at some point.
Hold on one second, okay? Because for some reason, I am seeing you now as an adult having Play-Doh in your hand, and you're just, just playing with it, like from a therapeutic level. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. So hold on. Mm. So this is what ancestors are saying. They want you to get Play-Doh and just a different color. Just get like a bucket from Walmart. You're in the US, right?
I am, yes.
Yeah, just go to, whatever store, Target, whatever. And get like a small bucket of, the little Play-Doh thingies, different colors, because the reason why they're telling you to get different colors, Stacy, is because they want you to take each color, and as you were just molding that Play-Doh in your hand, they want you to use it for your meditation and your prayer. Okay. I mean, I
Okay.
know, I know it sounds out there, but it makes sense to me.
No, that makes sense.
And the different colors. So basically, depending on what color you use, because colors have energy, and and have messages within them, you're gonna connect to whatever the color is without you don't have to even overthink it. And as you're just playing with that color and meditating, then it's gonna go to work on your behalf, because you're connecting, and ooh, here it comes. Your hands are moving, and you've got in your hands, there are these energy points, right? So this is really cool. Actually, any of you that, if this resonates with you, do it. You've got these energy points in your hands, right? um your chakras, it's all in your hands, so you're moving your hands, your fingers. And it's funny, I'm actually moving my fingers as I'm saying this to you. um as you're just massaging this Play-Doh, you're speaking out your affirmations, you're praying, and just tapping into, it's just a very unique way. And they're saying this to you because they know that you will do it, and that it'll work for you because of your personality. All right.
Right.
Let me see if there's anything else. And what they're saying is, ooh, when you need calm in your life, just pick a color. Like if you need, just pick white, and just calm yourself down just by doing that with Play-Doh. What they're saying is, don't really use red right now, because that'll be too much for you right now. There it is. There you go, young lady. I love it. Ah, you're so welcome. And I'm just going to be very honest with you all. So, I've never done that with Play-Doh, but I do have Play-Doh. I got my Play-Doh bucket. I got my crayons. Just, you know, you guys know I have no shame telling you I got my coloring book. So, um, yeah, that sounds like something I may want to do for myself too. So thank you, Stacy, for connecting with me and being open for me to connect with you because we're all in this thing together, right? So thank you. If you just joined, welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. I tell you, we're just dwelling together, healing together, you know. Yeah, so Forrest Dude says, I miss Play Doh. Hold on, let me move my screen over so I can read what you're saying. Hold on. I miss Play Doh and silly. And I think I need to move that B. Um, because I can't read. Maybe I can make it smaller, move my logo because it's just blocking my view. But see, Forrest dude, and oh, silly putty, that's right. Awesome. He says, I'm revisiting my childhood. I'm telling you, but see, this is the thing though. Why? I'm asking you all. Why do we have to revisit if we can visit it all the time? And as I was saying that, this purple light just came in front of me. Boom. You know, seriously, get your Play-Doh out. Get your, get your Slinky out. Go put it on the steps and watch it go down. Why? Why not? That's the question. Why not? I gotta get me some bubbles. See, for all of you grown folk that think you just need to be grown 24/7, there you go. Anyway, who's next? Wait, I can't see. See, Stacy says she just bought a Slinky. I love it. Just bought a Slinky and played with it with my son on the steps this past weekend. See, there you go. And I bet your mama you had a lot of fun too, right? That's what I'm talking about. All right. Oh yeah, I mean I love my logo too, but I just think it's kind of in the way. Now I can see, but I don't know. I need to leave it there because it's my brand, but anyway. Hey Nayam Buddha. Is that you? Let me see. I saw yes, that's Nayam Buddha. Hey, glad you're here. All right. So let me look at my list. Don't forget tomorrow we will be live. Hold on one second. I guess I can leave it like that. Tomorrow we'll be live again. Oh, pursuit. They can eat people too. Oh gosh. Okay. Anyway, um, All right. Tomorrow we'll be live again. And after, we will be hanging out in the lounge. If you want to join us, you do need to be a member of YouTube or a member on Patreon. It's for members only. And it will be poetry, sensual poetry. And so you need to have your camera on and headphones because it is definitely rated R, okay? Poetry. It's raw. So if you have kids, this is not a place for them to be. If you have your headphones out, absolutely not. Um, Absolutely not. Okay. If you just joined and you're wondering what we're talking about, we have been in the lounge, not on YouTube, but on another platform. And Naba has several books out that she's sharing from. Her poetry and stories are raw, okay? Very sensual, very matter of fact. And so we had to take it off of the YouTube platform so that my channel doesn't get flagged for stuff, whatever. But we've had some really amazing conversations in the lounge. Um, it's been wonderful. Okay. So if that's not your thing, then don't come, basically. If you're not ready for that, don't come. You have to be ready. Okay. But what it has done, because of her willingness to share her raw poetry from her book, by the way, she's got several books out. Um, it opens and has opened up dialogue for us to be willing to share things in our lives, either childhood owies or sexuality things, whatever it is, but to really feel safe to share without feeling that anyone is going to judge. Okay. So it's been an amazing experience. And like I said before, there's some things I'm going to be sharing in there to some teachings and stuff like that later on also as we grow. But we've had some really good conversations in there. Um, I'm not really doing improv music on a keyboard, if that's what you're saying, Lemuria. That's not what I'm doing. Um, yeah. Anyway. All right. Poor dude, here comes your song. So, Porsche dude, what is it that you want to share, but you're like second guessing yourself? I don't know if I really want to. You're fighting a little bit, but on the inside, there are things that you really want to share too. Yes, that's exactly what you need to do. That's not a conversation for here, but um, definitely there's stuff that is on your heart that you need to share, but you felt like, that judgment or, you know, whatever that is, but it's definitely a conversation for the lounge. That's what they're saying. So, yeah. All right. It just opened up your, just giving you permission to share, Force dude, that's really what they're saying. All right. All right. Susie Kimmy, so as of now, that's it for today, except for the list that I see, which is Naba, Nayambura, and Oladuni. Everyone else, if you need a song, if you had already typed in you needed a song, that you needed a song, so it'll be tomorrow. Okay. Um, all is well, Lemuria. All is well. All is well. No need to worry. You didn't upset anyone. We don't roll like that in here. It's all about love. All right. Ling, I see you down there. I think you're new here. Welcome to Ancient Sound Healing. I'm glad that you're here. All right. All right. Naba. Oh, one more thing that I needed to share with you all. Um, Consider becoming a member of YouTube or Patreon, because starting in August, I will be teaching. It's something that I I I had it before and no one really took advantage of it. So I'm bringing it back again. Starting in August, if you are a member of my YouTube channel or a member on Patreon, okay, you will receive piano or guitar lessons group lessons every other Thursday. I'm telling you right now, I've been teaching for 30 years. Okay. My lessons are $300 a month, which comes out to about $80 for 30, 45 minutes. I am giving you piano and guitar lessons every other Thursday. Sit with that. Okay. I've been at it for 30 years. If you want to learn how to play piano or guitar and you are a member, okay, of YouTube, starting from $8 to whatever, it doesn't matter. You can, as long as you are a member, okay, and it goes for Patreon as well, you will receive piano or guitar lessons in a group setting. And I don't even care if you want to learn how to play guitar, and I have piano students in there also. I know how to teach both at the same time. I've done it before, okay? In group lessons. Actually, I did it before in person, and I'm going to tell you how I did it. I'm not blowing my own horn. I'm confident in what I do because it's been 30 years. I had a group of students here when I used to teach at Guitar Center, and I had a 4 year old. I had a bunch of teenagers. Okay, and I had to keep the 4 year old occupied because she wanted guitar lessons. So I had to go to her level and teach her guitar, right? Keeping her occupied, but it was all guitar while I was, talking to the other students about stuff. I'm telling you, I know what I'm doing. Take advantage of it. All right? I've been teaching out of the same book for 30 years, guitar and piano. All right? That's how I became the teacher that I am. I didn't change books, but I improved my skills. All right? I had something that happened several years ago. There was a potential student that came um, to take a private lesson, I mean, a lesson, and something happened with one of the instructors. I think he was late. Something happened, and so I took that little boy by the hand. I said, "Come on, come on." Within 5 minutes, I gave him a lesson because I had another student that I had to teach. It took me 5 minutes, and he became a student, and his parents just thanked me. And then the store manager actually came up to me and just commended me. But see, I was just having fun. But I can have fun because I've been at it for 30 years. Okay. So take advantage of it. It's right in front of you now. If you ever wanted to learn how to play piano or guitar, if you're a member, take advantage of it. You know, I mean, it's group lessons, right? And then from there, if you want to take private lessons with me, you can. You know, I'm just telling you. I mean, who wouldn't take advantage of something like that? I don't get it. I don't know what else do I need to do. And group lessons are not for everyone, but it's a start. Of course, dude, I see that. All right. So much wonderful stuff is coming in this community. Nayam Buddha, are you still in here? I want you to know that the gathering place is already created. I already created a room on the Go Brunch platform that's called the Gathering. I just haven't shared the link yet with anyone. I already created this place where we can hang out, you know? I just haven't shared it yet. When people can be on camera and just hang out when you can't sleep or when you want to talk to someone, you know. I already created it. I'm just waiting for the right time to release it. All right? We're building community here with people all over the world. Sometimes, you have family, but you don't have family kind of thing. You know what I mean? They're just busy, wrapped up in their own lives, or there's all this drama, whatever it is. That's what we're creating here. You know what? Before I play, thank you, Tamika. What I want you to do right now in the chat on Clubhouse and in the chat on YouTube, hash Ash fam. Put a hashtag and put Ash fam. Come on. Hashtag Ash fam. Come on. I want to see it. Hashtag Ash fam. I don't know if I can get in the chat. Can I get? Oh, yes, I can. Hold on. I want to see hashtag Ash fam. Come on. Boom. There we go. Hashtag Ash fam. Come on. All right. All right. I'm going to play over Naba, Nayambura, and Oladuni. That'll be it for today. Like I said, anyone else, tomorrow we will be back. And you can get your song then. What's the name of the book? So I'll have it to so I'll have it for when I start. Oh, you're talking about the piano book. It is called um Bastion Level One. Okay. I'll send you the link, Nayambura. Um I'll send you the link. And if for guitar, it's Ernie Ball level one or level two. Bastion level one. It is a purplish lavender color book. Okay. If you get it, get the bundle and get the theory book as well. Okay. Because I do teach theory also. Okay. But I'll send you a screenshot of it. All right. Naba Nayambura and Oladuni will be it. That will be it for today. Hey Delia, I see you down there. Legit glad you're here. Tamika said hello to you already, but hello again. Um, all right. This is how we do what we do in here. Telling you. It's all about love, compassion. It's all about Ash fam. You know? All right. Let me look at my list here. Let me look at my list here. All right, Naba. Here comes your song. It's like all black, but then there's this little blue light, Naba, that I'm seeing. It's a tiny little blue light. They want you, when you do your meditation, your prayer, your quiet time, they want you to find that light, Nava, bring that light in front of you and go into that light. Remove all that darkness away. Mm. That's all your doubt and all that stuff, anxiety and all that crazy stuff. Don't focus on that. That's why that little blue light is so tiny. Okay. Because there's all this other stuff around you that wants to take over. Step into that blue little tiny light. From your third eye, your first eye, look with this eye, not these two, not with your eyes. Because if you open your eyes, all you're going to see is just that black stuff. Close your eyes so you can see better. That's why my eyes are closed. You wonder why I play with my eyes closed? Because I can see a whole lot more with my eyes closed than if I open my eyes. Ooh, this wave of energy just left me and came towards you. And as I was saying that, my right ear began to itch. Mm. All right, Naba,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
What you said about your right ear itching
Hmm.
been having a lot of activity in my right ear the last 2 months.
Mm.
It's gone from pain to itching to ringing.
Mm. Do some research on that and see what. Well, sit with it first. and see and ask, because that's an emotion in your ear, Yeah, that's something. Either go ahead, go ahead. That it may be something that someone said to you or something. Um, but I'm feeling it now, even my ear, because I'm connecting to you. Um, so it maybe it's something that's not resolved. Okay, so it's definitely an emotion in your ear. So you have to speak to it and ask, what did you come to teach me? What are you coming to teach me? You know, and it may also be something that, ooh, mm, it may be that something was said to you as a child, and now you are ready to deal with that emotion. Okay, because sometimes we're not ready to deal with certain things, so things don't, we're like an onion, right? So the layers just get peeled off. If we're not ready, then it doesn't come up. So now you're ready. So it's letting you know something. So you're going to have to sit with it, meditate on it, and see, because you're ready probably to let that go. Okay. And release it. Does that make sense? All right. So just sit with yourself, girl. All right. All right. Oh, you're welcome. All right. All right, Nayambora. Here comes your song. Nayambura, they're showing me this ball, but when you have those balls that are made out of elastic, no rubber bands. It's like made out of rubber bands. Big ball. That's what they're showing me. Mm. That's a representation of your life. All those rubber bands. But what they're saying is, see, they gave me the message, and then I wasn't really sure. I thought, And then they showed me the rubber bands, the ball. But what they said before they showed me the rubber bands and the ball, they said that when you begin to take those piano lessons every other week in August, it's going to help to untangle so much in your life, Nayambura. Mm. Because they're showing me you're standing there as a little girl. There are things that you wanted so much in your life, but you just never had the opportunity. And so you taking this step because you gave first. Mhm. And look what it gave back to you, Nayambura. I want you to sit with that and think about that. Your willingness to give into this ancient sound healing land you gave, right? And now what you get back is piano lessons from what I consider myself to be a master teacher, because I've taught people that were brought to me that people said they were unteachable. And I think that's funny because I don't believe in that, you know? And so that little girl that I see, and she's sad, she's not happy, you know? There's so much healing that's going to happen for you taking that step, that you are going to begin to place your hands on a keyboard, on a piano, whatever, it doesn't matter. You don't need a big piano, it doesn't matter. But as the sound begins to come to you, because you are in control of your fingers, I want you to sit with that Nayambura. Did you hear what I said? Mm. You are in control of where your fingers go on the piano. Mm. That little girl, mm, I'm telling you, she's in there waiting. Mm. All right. Nayambura. Mm. Oh, all right. Hold on. Let me bring you on. Uh,
She's
there
in
you
there
go.
waiting.
Oh, ooh, ooh. Uh,
Oh my
all
goodness.
right. I go ahead.
This is so real. This is so real. This is so real. Oh my goodness. I have visions of me playing the piano just for my ancestors. Like I really,
Mm,
really, really want to play the piano because I just keep seeing myself just playing the pianos for them. Oh my
beautiful.
goodness.
Beautiful.
Oh my
Beautiful.
goodness. This
I
is
have to let you all know that my battery is at 10%. Okay,
oh my god. All right, I'm gonna let
so
you go.
I have to. I've got one more person to play over, and we're
All
just
right,
gonna
Nico.
believe that my battery's not gonna die. But Nayam Buddha, let's continue this conversation tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Yes. Oh
I
my
love
god.
it. I love it. Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. So thank you. Thanks for coming on, though. It
Okay.
makes it all so much real. So real. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much. All right. I tell you.
All right.
Okay. I, I'm at 9% now. All right. Ola Dooney, let's see. Are you on where
All
are
right.
you, Ola Dooney? Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, I'll go ahead and I'll put you back in the I'll go ahead and put you back. I am put it. There we go. All right. Ola Dooney. Here comes your song. We got this. We can do this at 9%. Because I think I've been on this team for. Oh. Zion says, Ms. B, I have a 10-minute break from my university session. All right. All right. Okay. Let's see. Who? Ola Dooney. Okay. I think you must be on YouTube. All right, Ola Dooney. Here comes your song. Oh my gosh. Look at that. We've been on this thing for over 2 hours. No wonder my battery is going. All right. Okay. All right, Ola Dooney. I had to make sure that I saw what I saw. There are eyes looking at you, Oladuri. I'm seeing cat eyes, like you know when cat eyes are yellow, but I don't even know if they're cat eyes, but there's something or someone looking at you. It's not very positive the way they're looking at you. Okay. Whatever you need to do, whatever ritual, whatever you're into, prayer, whatever you do, when you do you, you're going to have to take care of those eyes on you. Whatever it is, if you have to take a shower, you have to take a bath, if you have to do a candle, whatever it is, if you have to say a prayer, but you have eyes on you and they're like yellow eyes and they're not nice. All right. Hold on, Oladuni. Are you talking? I don't see. Hold on. All right, Oladuni says, I understand. Thank you. All right. Beautiful people. We've been at it for over 2 hours now. My battery is at 4%. I don't want my battery to go. out on us. So, like I always say, you don't know what someone is going through for real, for real. Put some, you got this in the chat. Come on, we've got like 4% on the iPad. Come on, tell somebody you got this. I'm gonna go down my list. Sha'ani, you got this. Come on, turn your microphones off. Put it in the chat. Deontre, you got this. Zion, you got this. Porstude, you got this. Nama, you got this. Diane Buddha, you got this. Ola Dooney, you know what to do. You got this. All right. Elkin, you got this. Sonya, you got this. Shishikimi, you got this. Nava, you got this. What? You got this. Beverly B, you got this. Can we do this? Can we do this? We got 4%, baby. Ah, peace and blessings to you and your household. Kiss on the cheek. Mwah, mwah. I mean, we went through some good stuff today. Um, we'll be back tomorrow. I tell you, whoo, we'll be back tomorrow. Let me go ahead and charge this iPad. But see, the good thing is, once my microphone is in, I'll be on my computer. I'll be plugged in, and I don't have to worry about this stuff anymore. All right? We're at 3%. Can we do it? All right, let me stop playing around. Peace and blessings to you. I will see you tomorrow. All right. Take care.